We're back, unfortunately.
2-week vacation, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was happening. There's a lot of complications.
Are you okay? You sound very upset.
I want my car. That's really.
Yeah, this guy got his car stolen by by people for like 2 months.
Yeah, basically. They just bunking my car.
The insurance is just not giving it back, but it's okay.
Damn, both of us have had car issues that have caused
I've had car issues all my life. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me very upset. There's a lot to talk about.
I agree.
There's a lot to talk. Like, I mean, what do you...
Salah to talk about.
Salah. I mean, I don't know. I can't find him still. What? It's crazy statement. Madness.
He's in Cancelo's pocket. That's where he is.
Cancelo's pocket.
Dude, he dribbled circles around him. I don't want to hear anybody talking about Salah.
Let's start with that.
Liverpool.
What's your let's just get your thoughts real quick.
My takeaways.
I'll be the interviewer, I guess, as the neutral fan here.
Well, lad, you see, yeah, of course, you know.
Shut up.
No, I just, yeah. I don't know. It was a fine game. We should have won, in my opinion.
I agree.
I think we were the better team. I think that kind of just shows how the season's going. Like, I think we're the better team than Liverpool, but they're getting these little cheeky wins, these cheeky draws that are kind of pushing out the table. I know they've been playing great. They played great for a little while, but they had a little time where they weren't doing the best. And I don't think our level has dropped so far that we need to say Liverpool's the clear title winner. I was actually watching our pod back from like a month ago, and I was like, hot take, Liverpool's gonna win the league. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I do remember that moment. But so do you think this is double L? This game for you guys, for City, is a double L. I think
personally, it's a W because of Liverpool's schedule. That's the only reason.
So, but what I'm asking is, did the draw suit you guys better or Liverpool better?
Us. They needed that one.
I think they needed that one more than you.
Because their schedule is harder. I think they're going to have a really tough time against Tottenham.
And you think so?
Somebody's lower. Dude, they're on fire. I know you don't want to admit it, but they're on fire.
I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be biased.
Dude,
at all.
An Arsenal fan walked into my store yesterday. I was talking to him.
For real?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I'm not trying to be biased. What did he say?
I was just talking about City Champions League.
I actually have a message for my fan base later in this video because I sent
some videos to our group chat of Arsenal fans. You know, you guys are making.
I'm upset.
You guys are making Champions League edits.
We're talking about Liverpool City right now. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, I disagree with what you said about you guys being the better team, because
in terms of what, the game or over the season?
Over the season. Here's why. You say Liverpool tend to find how to win, and it's really annoying. Like I look at, for example,
I think we do that at times though too.
Yes, but I think Liverpool do it better. I think that's one of the things they do better than you guys. For example, like that Crystal Palace game, I think Liverpool nicked that 1-0 or 2-0. I think so.
That's true. I know what you're saying now. I'm thinking of like they get these stupid like last minute shots.
You look at the Arsenal Liverpool game. We did not. We should have scored 2 before they did.
Yeah.
We did not take our chances, and they just didn't look good. Like they played bad. They just played bad, but they somehow won 2-0. Like, the scoreline doesn't reflect of how the game goes, but they just magically, they have it in them to just find how to win. Like,
I think we're the opposite of them in that sense.
You find ways to lose, right?
But not necessarily find ways to lose, but we can be the better team for 89 minutes, and we'll come out with a draw, like Southampton. I wouldn't say we were better at Southampton, but...
I know what you mean. Like,
but other games like that, like Crystal Palace...
It's annoying what they do. They just find a way to win. So that's why I believe that... you know, they still have a chance.
Of course,
their schedule's hard, but like,
if we drop a game
this weekend, are they?
It's FA Cup.
Yeah, are they beating you guys or no? I'm not gonna lie.
I think they might because KDB's out.
Your team got slaughtered by Atletico. Like, your team's just knocked up.
Yeah, they're out.
Walker's
out, KDB's out.
Atletico did a big favor for Liverpool right now. Like, your team is just beat up. They're just beat up.
I mean, they had a 3-3 against Benfica too. They didn't have an easy game either.
Yeah, but they didn't. I'm not even talking about the game. The physical battle. Like, you're just getting kicked up. You're gonna have like bruises in your thighs and stuff. Like, it's so hard to run with that.
Yeah, Grealish is gonna start the weekend. Zinchenko's probably gonna start. Ake's probably gonna start in the back.
Stinky.
Fernandinho might play.
Firmino scored 2 in the Champions League. I mean, maybe he starts and he's on form.
Probably.
So, okay, let's run our predictions then. actually, I'm jumping around all over the place because there's so many thoughts to go over with Liverpool. But do you? I know they have a tougher schedule, but like let's take a look at the harder games: Tottenham, Man U, and Everton.
We don't play a top 6.
You don't. I think. Do you? The question is, do you
play-
guys drop any points?
We shouldn't.
Maybe
to West Ham. That's the only one I'll say maybe.
I think you guys might draw a game.
Maybe West Ham.
But here's the problem for Liverpool.
It's Wolves.
I think that's everybody's saying that's their toughest game.
We always
Wolves away is tough.
We pull one out against Wolves all the time.
Do you though? They kind of get one over you the past couple of years sometimes.
We haven't lost them in a while. Since like 2019.
But they give you a really difficult game. Like they can get you. Like I think Liverpool are basically banking on you guys getting one draw and then winning out. They have to win out. I think they can beat Spurs. I think Spurs everybody's a little too excited because of their front two. But for example, if you watch the highlights of the Tottenham Aston Villa game, that was not the scoreline did not represent the game.
Of course, Aston Villa had chances.
So what I'm trying to say is that they're shaky at the back. Spurs. Like, here's what I'm trying to say. Liverpool play a similar style to Villa. They're very like high tempo and energetic. Look, when you have Jota, Salah, Firmino, Mane, Diaz, they're scoring at least 3. Like and Aston Villa's based off the Aston Villa's chances. Dude, Danny Ings should have had almost a hat trick that game.
Dude, he's shambolic.
He's shambolic. He should have had a hat trick.
I can't believe
that's my point being made. The scoreline does not represent of how the game went and what mistakes were made.
I agree.
So I think Liverpool does punish them. I think they're gonna get stomped. I think they stomp Man U. And honestly, the Everton game is going to be tough. But what I'm trying to say is that the Man U and Everton game, those are huge rivals. Like, they're not going to be easy games because you think Man U and Everton want Liverpool to win another league title? That's going to be their incentive. Their incentive is we don't want Liverpool to win another title as our main rivals. Like, that just boosts them in history as a better club than they are. So they like nobody has against the teams that Man City are playing. Like nobody necessarily cares. Like half the teams they're playing are on vacation already.
Yeah.
Like they're mid-table. They're not gonna get relegated. They're not gonna get into Europe. Like they're just mid-table.
My main thing with Liverpool's games, I'm looking at their recent games against big teams. Last game against I would say a big team was you guys. It was 2-0. Then obvious us 2-2. They played West Ham, only won 1-0. Chelsea in the EFL Cup took them to pens.
Mm-hmm.
Inter 2-0.
I think
Leicester 2-0.
I think
they're not scoring crazy goals, and they're having a tough time against these harder teams.
I think they're gonna. I know what you mean. Like the Benfica game was low-key a showing, but I think Liverpool just clocked out of that game personally. Like towards the end, I think they just clocked out. I don't think the Tottenham, like based off the situation of what's happening, I don't think Tottenham's gonna be a massive issue. I think it'll be close, but I think they win it still because they're just gonna take the chances that, for example, like a Villa didn't.
And Tottenham's form could change because that's not for almost another month.
Okay, so who's winning the league?
City.
Going back to your, I think City too. I want Liverpool to win, but I just
I'm
just
sorry.
don't see
We
it.
play Wolves, Brighton, Watford, Leeds, Newcastle, West Ham, Aston Villa. Maybe West Ham gives us a game.
I think Wolves, West Ham is your 2 hardest games.
I would say we're scoring 3 on Wolves.
Okay, but out of all of those games, would you agree that West Ham?
Yeah,
Wolves,
those are the only ones I would have any type of concern over.
Maybe,
We're gonna score 8 on Leeds.
I want to say maybe Newcastle, like a Chris Wood last minute goal, but I don't think so.
We're scoring 8 on Leeds. We're scoring 8 on Newcastle. Aston Villa.
8. Get out. Who do you
Steve,
think you are?
We scored 7-1 to Leeds early in the season, like 2 months ago.
They had like 2 15-year-olds on the bench. Stop. They had 2 15-year-olds on the bench. Your squad's worth more than the whole city.
Okay, that's why we're scoring 8 on them.
Okay, so be quiet.
Okay, that's why we're scoring 8 on them. Aston Villa is the last game of the year, and Stevie's just gonna pull out his inner Scouser and just demolish us.
That would be crazy. Could you imagine the storyline?
He just pulls out like a 1-0 fucking.
He beats
on
City for Liverpool. Dude, I think he deserves to be a part of that Liverpool winning title. So
like,
that's his Premier League that he's never
like,
won.
Stevie, what was your plan to beat City so Liverpool can win the league? Yeah, of course.
No, are you kidding me? He's gonna motivate the players in the locker room before the game by telling them, like, guys, do it for me. Like, do it so like you know what I mean? Like that's gonna be his reasoning. Okay, we have more to talk about. Champions League.
The champions.
And after that, I want to have a Europa League talk as well about a specific team that's crying right now.
One specific Catalonian team.
I'm gonna hear your tears for later.
Hey, I'm sipping them.
So what do you make Chelsea, Real? Like, what do you make of it?
I think Real is the rightful winner.
I agree.
They should have won. I think they are shaky and they scraped by. If Marcos Alonso doesn't get a hand, I don't know if Benzema scores that goal at the end.
No.
I mean, but the last goal. Rodrigo.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That pass from Rodgers was insane.
KDB does that every game, but we're not going to talk about it.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for the hot takes, dude. I can't wait for the hot take.
I already know it's going to be.
I can't wait for
and
the hot
you're wrong.
take. I cannot wait for the hot take. It's going to be intense.
Yeah, they're frauds. I don't know. Everybody was saying that
they're frauds. I mean, they should have won
the defending champion. Shut up. They're an ass. Like,
I was getting mad. I was getting annoyed from that song. I'm not going to lie. We know who champions of Europe. We know who we are. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, bro, your ass. Okay. You're not winning. You're not winning anything next season.
They've been playing Marcos Alonso since like September, and the fact that they're not in 12th place.
Dude, no, he's cracked, bro. 2 goals, bro.
Dude, every time he gets creeps to that far post and fires one far post, dude, with his stupid left foot, I get so mad. I'm like, I shouldn't care.
He slaps it as hard as he can.
I shouldn't care, but I hate it. I'm just like, ugh. Every time he scores that
stupid
same
haircut,
goal,
his stupid haircut gets me angry.
He's scored the same goal maybe a million times.
Okay, but
whatever. I don't know.
I mean, look, I've never seen a team more reliant on one player. Like
Real Madrid?
Kareem the Dream. The Dream. Okay, can we just talk about how good he is? Like, he's so good.
Yeah, go ahead. Take 5 minutes to come over him. Then
over.
Trolling.
He's so good, though.
He's great.
He's so good. Like,
yeah.
He's taken... I haven't seen a clutch player like this since Ronaldo. Prime Ronaldo. Prime CR7. Like, where he just takes the game by his hand. Like he takes over the game, like, and just scores.
Aguero did that week in, week out, but we're not gonna talk about City.
We're comparing Aguero to Karim Benzema in multiple Champions League rounds of 16s. That was such a bad take. That was such a bad take.
Aguero can like score a hat trick just because he wants to. Just because he's feeling like
there's a difference between scoring a hat trick against Chelsea.
He doesn't. You're saying he doesn't do the Champions League?
Not to the same extent as Benzema to control a game. Pull up the games where he did that.
Aguero hat trick his last season against Chelsea, just like Benzema.
I'm talking about in a Champions League at the big moment, at the time. It's about this period. Cool, you can score against a Chelsea that's not fighting for it. Like, I'm not saying this about an example. The situation matters if it's in the big moment, the massive stage. It matters because you as a player know what it means.
2014, Sergio Aguero hat-trick against Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals? Okay, and what was the aggregate score? Was this in the first or second leg?
Let's see. I don't know. It's on Twitter.
See, this is a lot of...
That's tweeting by the Champions League. Like, they tweeted.
The context matters. Context is super important here. Because...
Against Prime Neuer.
Oh, Prime Neuer.
Right before the World Cup.
It's okay.
Right before this team won the World Cup.
It's okay because Karim Benzema is a serial winner, and I would say Man City have not won the Champions League, so we'll move on. What do you make of what other game? Oh, yeah, your master predictor here. What do you make of Villarreal knocking out Mr. Bayern's?
Bayern losing? Oh, I predicted it. I was so happy.
Are you surprised?
No.
I'm not going to lie. I predicted Bayern winning, but I'm not surprised.
No, I predicted in the last episode, or one of the last ones, where I saw them struggle in the league. I'm like, this defense is not going to hold up well to someone that's going to go at them.
Their defense is so bad.
Someone that's going to go at them and put pressure on Upamecano.
I mean, Villarreal is just so well organized, and they just countered, and they got what they got.
Okay, so was Unai Emery the problem at Arsenal?
We're
just-
talking about Bayern.
I just thought of them. I'm just asking.
Unai Emery? No, he was not the problem. Definitely the players. You see Mikel Arteta dealing with the bullshit right now. Player,
curious.
100% players.
All right.
100%.
No, duh, I mean, guy. Bayern, like, they just had, like, I don't know, like, yeah, they have 12 attackers, but what are they gonna do?
Their defense is so bad. And
Like,
you know
you're
what?
playing 3 in the back with Dayo Upamecano,
He's so bad, dude. He's not the player that we thought he was.
and you're losing Sule.
Yeah,
You're
are
losing.
You know, I really hope this is the start of Bayern's downfall.
downfall?
And here's why. They keep winning these leagues. They steal players from German sides on a free. So they're not even paying money for the players. They're basically scamming. They're not even giving money to the players. They never spend, dude. They never spend. And this is karma, in my opinion. I was talking to Conrad about this. This is karma. You see the situation your defense is in. One center back gets injured and you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. So go out in the summer, buy another center back, and have him play there. But no, they're not even going to get Rudiger.
No, he's going to Madrid.
Do you know why? Because they don't want to pay his wages. Do you know why Sule's moving? Because they don't want to pay his wages. You know why Lewandowski has problem contracts? They don't, it's a wage issue. They think that they're so massive that the players should want to play for them, and they don't want to pay the wages.
Just pay
And
people?
think because it's their philosophy is Bayern Munich.
Get out
I
of
hope
here.
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I have the exact same opinion as you. Get out of here. So I hope it's the downfall because it's not a great team. It's just not a great team right now.
Yeah, they're mid. Like, I mean,
Like this is not the team that won the Champions
sure,
League.
they might win the league this year. Just 'cause
They will win the league. They will.
Dortmund can't pull it together.
Dortmund can't.
Holland's
pull it
been out
together.
the whole year basically.
Oh yeah, they're just straight up not going to win the league.
Like, okay, you win the league, great. It's like PSG.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a German PSG. Yeah, take all the players, all the superstars, whatever, all superstar attackers, mind you. Where's the trophy? Where's the,
It's just
like? Yeah, you won one 2 years ago, but that's like almost done and dusted already. It's like that team's not even there anymore. Mostly, like give a few guys. Where's that defense?
their defense is so
I
bad.
feel bad for like guys like Kimmich and
Goretzka.
like Gnabry, Goretzka.
Gnabry's
guys
not
that
even
are-
playing.
These guys are,
Just
and like
bench.
Sané, like he's doing well, but like this team that doesn't want to like be a football club. They want to be a business and be like Mr. Krabs over there pinching his
they
pennies.
won't
Like
spend. I don't get it. I really just don't get it.
Like have some
they're-
respect for like the guy that's the highest scoring ever in the Bundesliga. You're not gonna pay him.
It's kind of that's so disrespectful, and they're like flirting with Holland to come. Like, what do you as a player? Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, you just can't help but feel disrespect.
He's asking for a 3-year contract
which is
this
reasonable.
summer with more money. He's not he's not even getting paid that much, right?
Yeah,
Compared to
probably
other
not.
superstars, he's
Probably
not. I don't know the exact contract details, but I know he's not getting paid nearly as much as other people. So, it's completely rightful that he's asking for that money for what he's doing. I will move on to the other games. I mean, Liverpool, Benfica. I don't think there's much to talk about.
Okay, he earns
How mu-
$350K per week. That's pretty.
Leva?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but
KDB's on like 450.
I could argue that Leva should be getting 400.
Oh yeah.
I think 400. He, like star level. What?
Neuer only gets like 200.
Yeah, that's low-key fraud. That's what I'm talking about. They don't pay him. Okay, so Liverpool, I don't really have much to say about it. Like, cool, they went to get the job done. One thing I wanted to bring from that name, opinion on Darwin Nunez.
I don't know. I didn't watch highlights. Sorry, I'm unprepared, guys. Who's that? A Villarreal player?
No, Benfica player,
Oh, I'm sorry,
Uruguayan
yeah.
striker.
Oh, he scored.
Darwin Nunez. He scored a couple times. He scored once in this leg and once in the leg before.
Damn, bro. Next Cavani.
Well, he apparently is worth 80 mil. And Man U are in for him.
Dude,
Arsenal
Benfica
are
just
interested.
Pump these kids out like it's nothing.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. I know. I guess you didn't see. I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He looks. He's fast. He's tall and he's
small?
strong.
He's so tall.
Oh, I'm talking like
Is he the guy that was a?
he has.
Did you pack him in FIFA?
No. He has like a small bun. Yeah,
I
I might
think
have
you packed
I
him.
think I did pack him. Look what he looks like. He's very like. I don't know. I don't think he's worth that much. But if he improves his touch, That guy with the bun. Dude, he's scoring. Like he's so raw when he plays.
Yeah, you packed this guy's special.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I was gonna ask what your thoughts
future
were.
stars. I mean, yeah.
I don't think he's worth that much. 86, 60.
No one's worth 80 unless they're proven at least a year in like a top league.
I think so too.
Like
Benfica's
Atletico
robbing
overpaid for
Felix.
Felix.
I think they really
100%.
overpaid. They should have paid like 60 for him.
Yeah, I don't think they would have let him go for first equity.
No.
Maybe 80. But he had a year of like really good output.
Mm-hmm. He's very fast and strong, and he's very like instinctive. So I like the way he looks, but I don't think he's worth that much. Like I don't know.
He needs
from
to be proven.
From my like perspective as to get him in for Arsenal for the summer. Like I think it would be worth if you can get a good price for him, and also get a backup.
I would say 50 and under is a bargain.
I would say so. I would agree with that. Because
what does Benfica do with all this money?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, what do they do with all? We paid like 40 for Ederson.
That's how they make their money, bro. They make their money.
100 for Felix.
You know who else came from Benfica? Lindelof.
Oh yeah.
Who else came from Benfica? There's so many people that come from
Bernardo.
Benfica.
Cancelo.
Bernardo Silva came from there. Cancelo. Renato Sanchez is from Benfica.
But Ruben Diaz.
Oh my god, bro! What are they doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, their academy's crazy.
They have like 500 mil just sitting in the bank. There's like, lol.
they're just enjoying their cash. Last game quickly about the Champions League. I wanted to discuss City Atletico. I have one thing to say. I love Diego Simeone. That's kind of all I have to say.
You love him?
I love Diego Simeone. Oh my god.
What made you love him?
Are you really on the side of like all these posh journalists? He's ruining football. This is disgraceful. I love the shithousery.
He's a shithouse.
I love what he does to the game. There is more than one way to play football, and I love that he's so like annoying. I love it so much.
It's funny
because he gets under the skin of a lot of people. Like they get upset.
Course.
And guess what? That's his whole plan, and it works so well, and everybody knows what his plan is, and it still works. Like everybody gets still so mad, and even though they know he's trying to do it. That's what I love about him. Does not care. And you can't lie. They gave you a game.
Of course, and
it was close.
We knew exactly how it was going to go.
It was really close.
Only one goal scored over 2 legs. Like we knew how this was going to go.
But to be honest, I think they should have scored. They should have
scored
at the end.
Atletico's owner, I think, said after
yes, I saw.
Man City are putting a brick wall in front of the goal. They're just playing for the draw. What? Do you know who you own?
No. In the second half of the second leg, Atletico were on the front foot for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, they tried. They don't go at us.
They did. And like, I'm not gonna lie though. Like they should have scored one. Yeah, at least should have scored one. And I was praying for an extra time.
John Stonesini.
My prediction was almost so good. I had Atletico 2-1. I had 2-1. For them to go through.
Okay.
I went for the risk. I wanted the risk because I could see it happening, but like I knew it was gonna. Like, everybody knew it was gonna be close. So I mean, I love this. Like that was the most entertaining 0-0 I think of the season.
The last 20 minutes was really good.
It was the whole game in general. Like it was just.
It was a footballer's game to watch. It was not a neutral, like a neutral to the sport.
Neutral.
I would say for the first leg especially.
The first leg.
A neutral fan, football fan, sure they could watch it, but like just a
person who doesn't watch.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want.
If you could describe if you're watching it with them the second game and you can describe what's going on.
Sure.
But I get what you're saying. I don't think they would be. I want to see goals. Like yeah, it's not.
Go watch Liverpool and Benfica.
Yeah, true. where it doesn't really matter. Like you could see how much.
Yeah.
Passion and fight was in it. Oh yes, the tears game. Barcelona, Frankfurt. Do we need to redo the camera?
We got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. Well, 5 minutes is more than enough. So tears, cheers for the tears.
Drinking the tears of Barcelona.
I had a Barcelona fan tell me yesterday that based off the 4-0 against Real Madrid, that they could beat every team in the Premier League. Bar Manchester City. Guys.
4-0.
Delusional. You're losing to 9th in the Farmers League.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
In the Farmers League.
Philip Kostic has Barcelona by the scruff of the head, dude.
God, he's 9th in the Bundesliga.
He's like, Kostic is like, I own your club now.
Guys, what happened? Tell me what happened. 9th in the Bundesliga. What happened? Tell me. I'm really curious. What happened? What happened
I only watched a little bit.
Xavi's the 10th best manager in the world.
I watched a few of the first 2 Frankfurt goals, and then I went on my bike ride. I was like, I can't watch this. Like, these guys.
I was full willing. I was enjoying it.
I'm sure you were. I was like, dude, this
I was
is
happy.
ridiculous. Like, I was like, it's already lost.
Did you see all these Barca fans crying about the handball? First of all, I wanted to debunk the handball real quick. That compared to the Alonso handball was disallowed because it was leading to a goal from an offensive player. This was different as it was a defensive player, so no handball. Second thing, based off his arm positioning, of course. Second thing, did you see how many complaints there were about how many Frankfurt fans there were in Camp Nou?
Yeah.
And
sucks. Maybe you should get some better fans.
And guess what came out today? They investigated how so many Frankfurt fans got in the stadium.
Did they show up in Barcelona jerseys?
No. This is what the Frankfurt fans did. Barcelona season ticket holders were selling their tickets. They bought from season ticket holders. There was apparently 30,000 fans, 30,000 tickets to general admission. The Camp Nou tried to stop what they basically did. They did not allow German credit cards to buy the tickets.
Wow.
Do you know what some Frankfurt fans did? They made bank accounts in Spain.
No way.
Yes. They made bank accounts in Spain strictly to buy tickets for this game. Listen, they cared so much about Barcelona fans. You're crying now after you lost. Season ticket holders, where were you? Where were you cheering on your team, changing the atmosphere? Where were you the entire game?
That was a home game for Frankfurt.
It was a home game.
It was
and
a home game.
Ter Stegen quoted. He was the goalie's always warm up first. He came back to the locker room. He told the team, guys, we are not at the Camp Nou because of how much he was getting whistled. Guys, you cry now. Where was this before the game? You underestimated Frankfurt. It is your fault.
They thought it was.
How are you having season ticket holders selling to Frankfurt fans?
They thought it was done and dusted, dude. They thought they were through.
You guys are a meme. Absolute meme.
They're back to Coleman ball.
Fake fans. Plastic fans.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
They made credit cards in Spain. Like, they cared so much. So many fans didn't even get in the stadium.
That's insane. Wow.
I think this is so far this is the biggest thing to happen this year.
Yeah, that's. I just saw the pictures of all the white shirts.
Anytime anybody ever says Farmers League, you lost to 9th in the Bundesliga. What are we talking about, guys? 9th in the Bundesliga. What do we have to discuss?
That's ridiculous. Now they're in the semis, right?
So semis is Leipzig, Rangers one side.
And then
Rangers went through also, which is awesome. And West Ham, Frankfurt. Leipzig.
Who did Rangers beat?
Braga. It was a crazy game in Scotland. I watched the highlights. Oh my god, 2 red cards for Braga, because they were down. They lost the first game against Braga 1-0, and they came back. It went to extra time. Everything. It was a crazy game.
Yeah, because they beat Dortmund before.
I recommend everybody watch that game. Highlight wise, it was a very good, entertaining game. Rangers is just entertaining to watch, especially in Scotland. Like, this atmosphere and everything.
They beat Dortmund, and they went on to do that. That's good for them.
Oh, Rangers were great.
Damn, what happened to Barcelona favorites for winning Europa League, man?
I don't know, man. They lost. They played 2 away legs, and what happened? They cry. So cheers for the tears. That's insane.
All right, let's get these hot takes.
Let's get the camera going.